Ma-Chen-Ka was written 2,000 years ago by a most respected Chinese military leader. Zhu Liang, people knew him as a famous scholar, writer, prime minister, and inventor. He is a legend. He is considered the most intelligent man in history. In China, when you find someone smarter than you, you will say, "Why have someone like me when that person is as smart as Zhu Liang?" He got his fame not because he won every battle, but because he won under impossible situations. And like the movie Red Rock, how he convinced his enemy to ally with him and defeat their common enemy, Wei. And when he ran out of arrows, he faked an attack with many boats filled with straw dummies and sailed back full of enemies' arrows. He was a hero, but very few people knew him as a prophet. After losing his mom at age 3 and his father at age 8, he was raised by his uncle. He was not from a wealthy family, but they were known to be extremely talented in everything. One ambitious leader of a small military sect tried to recruit him. Leader Liu Bei visited this unknown scholar 3 times before finally getting a yes from him. But Zhu Liang's amazing ability to see the future can be a curse. He refused the top advisor job because he knew they were destined to lose. But he could not refuse the 3rd time Master Liu came for him. But Zhu told Master Liu it is impossible to rule China, and there's only a slim chance they could be a regional power. But Master Liu convinced him that there is a duty to fight for the cause. So Zhu started his impossible but unbelievable journey. Ma-Chen-Ka meant lesson before horse. Zhu wrote this before one of his military runs. He used I Ching to check on his odds of winning before the mission, but decided to peek into the future by throwing 2 coins, with the face as 1 and the other side as 0. He recorded the answer and interpreted it in his own words only he could understand. However, 2,000 years later, people realized how each poem correctly decoded each dynasty. And since each poem has only 16 words, the 224 words held secrets of the past and the unknown future. The first 144 words in 9 poems describe 1,700 years of Chinese history from around 8230 to the year 1911, and showed every dynasty change. I know it is impossible for anyone to believe you can describe 300 years of history with only 16 Chinese words. So, I will start with the Ming Dynasty that reigned China from AD 1368 to the year 1644. In poem number 8, quote, "Sun and moon glorified the sky, the color is red. Last quite long, there are 16 leaves." When you put the Chinese character sun next to the moon, you get the name Ming, which is the name of the dynasty. Last names of the emperors are Zhu, which also means the color red, and Ming had 16 emperors, as stated by 16 leaves. The Qing dynasty started when the Ming dynasty ended. In poem number 9, quote, "Water moon is the master, ancient moon be the king. The 10th Tong marks the end. Quite an honorable guest." When you put the Chinese character water next to moon and master, you get the word Qing, which is the dynasty name. When you put ancient next to the word moon, you get the word foreigner. So this poem stated the new dynasty will be established by foreign invaders by the name of Qing. The 10th and last emperor was called Xuan Tong. Tong can also mean tradition, and he did mark the end of the dynasty. While Qing rulers never considered themselves Chinese, they thought of themselves as the honorable guests ruling China. But they were given honorable treatment when the emperor abdicated, as indicated in the poem. The next poem, number 10, is about the Republic of China. The poem states, "After pig but before ox, 1,000 men with one mouth, 5 and 2 in reverse, friends came without being blamed." The Republic of China was founded in 1912. That is the year of the mouse, after the year of the pig and before the year of the ox. And when you put 1,000 men, one mouth, you get the word republic, which is the name of the new dynasty. There's a lot of speculation as to what 5 and 2 in reverse may mean, but I think it means 2025, because the line before talked about 1,000, which I think also means millennia. So it may mean 2025 is the year to fear. And it talks about a friend coming but not being blamed. I think this is about America, which Taiwan always views as a friend. When conflict between the two Chinas starts, the Western allies may come, but will not get their hands dirty. Number 11 poem should be about the dynasty after, most likely the People's Republic of China. And the poem states, "All 4 doors suddenly opened. Quite a surprise. When morning rooster cries, the ruling fades." Mainland China has opened its doors for the past 30 years. You can't really call that sudden or surprised. But if it is forced to open all 4 doors all of a sudden, it may mean the result of the current trade war. And there is a warning about the year of the rooster, when the disasters start crumbling in. The next rooster year is 2029, followed by 2040, and then 2052. Now we must wonder which rooster will cry. There are 3 more poems after this one, but I will not decode them just yet, as I don't want to mix the near future with future. But I will try to share my thoughts on those futuristic predictions when we do a summary video comparing all the prophecies. You see, it is extremely difficult to predict the unknown future. So we must use all we have, which are all the prophecies for the last 3,000 years. This is Ken Peters. Thank you for watching.